Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/thenerdcore. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Hello, nerds. You're listening to an episode on the Nerdcore podcast feed. If you're feeling generous, please consider pledging to a tier on our Patreon at patreon.com/thenerdcore. We have tiers as low as $1 per month. Thanks so much, and enjoy the episode.
Hey everyone, before we can get into today's episode, I need to talk to you all about Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast and is the platform I've been using for over 2 years. Anchor is easy because it's free, includes creation tools on your tablet or phone from the get-go, rewards creators with sponsorships with no minimum listenership, and best of all, they distribute your podcast to places like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. So if you want to make a podcast, you should download the Anchor app or visit anchor.fm. Now let's get into today's episode. Welcome back. You're listening to the Gamer Core Podcast, the podcast that talks the 8-bit shit. This is episode 63. And as always, it is the Nerd Chicano here to talk to you all about the video games alongside his trusted side co-host and side girl, Brad, a.k.a. Young Yoda.
You just call me side girl, motherfucker. I will beat you.
My side chick, Brad. My side chick, Brad.
Side chick. Side chick. Can I just say TikTok's getting weird?
I think
TikTok
it is.
is getting fucking weird. It's getting fucking weird. I just had to block a dude because, I decided to post some... My wife likes doing these crafts and hobby shit, so I'm just going off tangent. Everyone wanted to hear gaming news. Just wait for it. It's only going to be...
It's coming.
Anyways, it's coming. Anyways, so I'm on TikTok, and I was like, hey, Brenda, those resin little skeleton keychains? She makes these little...
She made a Deathstroke
getting
one.
into, making resins. Yeah, so, I kind of wanted like a black-white one going on, but she was like, no, do orange for Halloween. I'm like, okay, and it ended up looking like Deathstroke. Mm-hmm. So she's got a TikTok of that where she's pulling that out, and some buster gets on and says, you have very pretty nails. I'm like, blocked. I'm like, I ain't playing with you, motherfucker.
Nah, that goes into, can I see your tits?
Yeah, and then I'm going to get a TikTok and post and show.
And
yeah,
and he's going to send you a picture of his dick, bro.
I don't need it. I got my own I can look at whenever I want, so no thank you.
Oh, man, and just when you thought you were going to listen to gaming news.
You hear about bad tits.
Oh,
Indeed.
man. Gotta love you. The people who get to listen to a day early, you guys are going to love this.
But TikTok is getting weird, bro. Like, I don't even know anymore. These dudes horny out here. The dudes want Netflix and chill, and I'm just like, shut down, bitch.
They have very pretty nails. I mean, Brad, you should have said thank you. They're mine.
Thank you. I take good care. I drink milk.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. I understand now. I'm not saying we're big or anything, but just safety precaution. I know why you don't post your wife on social media or anything.
That's just anything. I like
precaution.
Yeah. Plus she doesn't really have social media, so I don't really want to throw her out there. But I keep trying to get her to do some social media for these projects she does, because she can crochet and she's getting into this resin stuff. She's very talented in a lot of this shit, and it's people might want to learn how to do that for me.
Yeah.
So I kind of just took the time just to make a few TikToks, and it's. The last few videos have been going pretty well.
Yeah, arts and craft YouTube channel or a TikTok or something, But no, dudes are weird. I understand why she probably doesn't want to do it either. Just they're super weird, man.
Yeah. Commenting about her nails, I'm like, bitch.
I know what that's gonna, lead to, guys. I know y'all. Brad's like, I'm a man. I know what that leads to.
That leads to you getting blocked. That's what that leads to.
Mm-hmm. First of all, it's on your TikTok, so it's why are you telling me I have pretty nails?
Yeah, like I'm a dude. You have very girlish hands. And I get it. I have smaller kind of hands, but they got hot dog sized fingers. So it's real more like Vienna sausage, I would say, because they're like short and just thick. And then she's got, of course, the womanly long kind of fingers, and it's like, how could you get this bearded man to think he has such amazing hands? If I had that, I would be a hand model.
Yeah, that's oh god, TikTok's starting to get weird.
Starting to get weird up here.
It's okay, Brad. It's a good thing you blocked him before it got to the dick pic sending stage.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need any dick pics. So if you guys want to send dick pics, just send them to Raul.
No. Hold on. What the hell are you talking about? No. All right. Other than the weird stuff, Brad, how are you?
I'm trying to help you out, Raul, with that.
No. Shut the fuck up. Let's just leave, okay? Let's finish this up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that weirdness on TikTok, everything's going pretty well.
Yeah, pretty well. Want to thank you all so much for last week's Gamercore. Did pretty well, man. You know, y'all came out for it.
Yeah, I told you the episode was fucking good. So apparently somebody's listening.
Yeah. So what's it called? I'm gonna open up. We're just gonna give you all some quick news. PS Plus games that are coming out next month for free. Nioh. NIOH is coming to PlayStation Plus, and then the scary game Outlast 2, which Brad will probably make me stream, and will probably make me play
like a little girl
and scream. So, yeah, that's it's a good thing I don't have a face cam on my PlayStation. So that's coming next month, guys, for November. Nioh 2 releases March 13, 2020. All right, man. Now we got that out of the way. Before we go into like news and stuff, let's go ahead and talk about what we've been playing. Brad, I know that you have not played anything, right?
I haven't played a damn thing.
Yeah.
I'm such a horrible gamer.
Yeah.
I did try to play Modern Warfare there, and then it was like, here's another update, bitch. I'm like,
yeah, that's that's real cog block, man.
I know, because I did what you said. I got on early, and I did that update. And then when I went to go to play, it was like, here's another one. And I'm like,
You're like, God damn it. But,
no.
It happens, dude. It really does. Other than Pokemon Go, I actually did get the chance to play a lot of Modern Warfare this weekend. And this practically...
Good for you.
I want to talk a little bit about this. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my first impressions and, just a little bit of a mini review here for you guys. Because I really want to talk about this game. Just go ahead and bring up some stuff that this is the biggest, launch for Call of Duty in the new generation of games. So, it's already a big game. And I wanted to point out the fact that I genuinely really enjoy playing this game. There's a couple of things that I feel that need to be fixed, but other than that, I really, really enjoy this game, and I think that, Brad, you're gonna have your fun with this.
Yeah, I mean, once all the updates are done.
Yeah. So, I played a couple of games of Team Deathmatch. That was fun. It's always the same old stuff. Some games of Search and Destroy, which made me really have fun. I haven't enjoyed Search and Destroy for a while, but it was a lot of fun getting to play Search and Destroy on this game. What else did I do? Oh, I played the 2v2 mode. Well, I played that with Bryce, and that was a lot of fun. It's just that there's things about this game that I think they need to fix, and a lot has to do with the big ass maps. You need to add something where we're able to see people, because it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. In some of these maps, I can't see anybody for shit. And also the spawns. The spawns are really, really terrible right now, dude. Like, we really do need to fix those spawns, because there's no reason why I should be spawning the same place where the fucking enemy is just waiting for me. It's annoying. It's stupid.
And that has happened in games before. Mm-hmm. And that usually comes in a patch when that gets fixed. So that's nothing new.
Yeah, so I hope they do fix the spawns, because that's super fucking annoying, dude. Once again, the same stuff that I always have a problem. I had a problem with this since the beta. I think that we need to fix this. I find it absolutely fucking ridiculous. And no, it's not me being terrible at aiming, because I'll aim it really well. I'll put 6 shots into somebody and they won't fucking die. But I get 2 shots put in me and I'm fucking dead. That's like they need to fix the hit detection in this game a lot. But other than that, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I think that I'm gonna start cracking into the campaign as well. But multiplayer, I'm having a lot of fun with it. And Ground War, even though it's not my thing, it is very expansive. And I feel like that's going to be one of the most that they're going to concentrate on the most for this game. Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah. Brad, so you weren't able to play shit.
No, not a damn thing.
Yeah.
So I'm saddened.
Saddened, my friend. It's okay. Don't worry about that, Brad. You were building a shed. You were playing your own kind of video game.
Yeah, I was like Minecraft, but with a lot more effort.
And you can't spell but.
But.
Mm-hmm. So, Brad, what's it called? So you'll see if you can get into some games for that, and we'll kind of keep talking about this. But it's my first impressions right now. I don't want to give it a 2 thumbs up yet. I think I'm gonna give it a one thumb up, and then if we see that things get fixed and things get better, I'll go ahead and give it that other thumb. But right now, I'm enjoying this game. I think that there's a lot for us to do, hopefully in the nearby future, and I can't wait to see how they play competitive on this thing, because this is pretty fun. Like, just the way this game works and the flow of it, it's gonna be really interesting when it comes to competitive play.
Yeah, I think we'll have a lot of fun with it, and we'll see how it goes in the future. Because let's face it, this is going to be one of the bigger games that's going to be following for probably the next 2 or 3 years.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and talk about a piece of news that just was released yesterday. Actually, Brad, you sent me the message and you're like, "Hey, you might want to add this to the what's it called, to the rundown." Looks like PlayStation is wanting to get rid of PlayStation View, dude. And
yeah, that's kind of weird.
Which is weird, because isn't this what Sony reconstructed their deal with Disney to incorporate? Like,
I don't know.
In like the whole PlayStation View stuff?
Maybe Disney was like, "Fuck you." Maybe that's why PlayStation.
Or Sony just owed them for more money than they needed.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really know what's going on, but I know, just reading from the comments, a lot of people are kind of upset because I guess on View you could view no pun intended, but you could view live shows.
Yeah.
And that it was apparently very, I guess the cost was very good for it and all that. So a lot of people are kind of feeling shitty about it. Yeah,
this is the TV app from PlayStation. Let me go ahead and read this. Sony Interactive Entertainment has announced PlayStation View will be shut down on January 30th, 2020. Unfortunately, the highly competitive Play TV industry with expensive content and network deals has been slower to change than we expected. The studio wrote in a blog post, "Because of this, we have decided to remain focused on our core gaming business." Yeah, this sucks, man, because I mean, this is the way that people were getting their TV done, their live TV, and it kind of goes to show you that the big dogs that play in here are still Hulu TV and YouTube TV.
Yeah, it's probably going to stay that way.
Mm-hmm. Say what you guys will about Hulu. That Hulu TV is got what it's what has them committed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Brad, we both of us are not subscribers of PlayStation View, but I do know that PlayStation, the cloud service for the video games, is at $9.99 right now. So I guess this is like they're kind of a way like, hey, we're shutting down PlayStation View, but those of you who are subscribed to this, you might want to switch over to the cloud gaming thing that we have, where you can play all these other games, and it's at $9.99 a month right now.
That's not bad. $9.99 a month with a bunch of games that you can play whenever you want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sucks, man. This is what's it called? Because a lot of people have this, but we'll see where they go from this. I don't think it's a bad thing that they that they're going to have they're not going to basically, what am I trying to say here? I'm sorry. I don't think it's a bad thing that they're going to want to concentrate on their gaming stuff, since PlayStation 5 is coming soon.
Yeah, and I think PlayStation probably ran the numbers and found their bread and butter wasn't in television. It was in gaming. So, yeah, focus your efforts on what your best product is and go from there. But I know it still sucks for a lot of people because they enjoyed the product. I
mean, the PlayStation 4 just became the 4th highest grossing console of all time.
Yeah, there you go. So, and once the PlayStation 5 is announced, I'm sure most people are going to go out and grab it.
Yeah. So, I want to go on to the next one. I think our main topic is going to be this one that I just remembered about. So I'm gonna leave this in here. But I'm gonna talk about this EA stuff. So EA had a conference and they talked about stuff that they're going to be releasing in the couple of years. As always, it seems that a big piece of this was about Apex Legends, which rightfully so. It's their biggest game that they have right now. No Battlefield game is even bigger than this because it's freaking Apex, man. So we got a couple of news. Polygon.com reported by Michael McWhirter. The next Battlefield game is coming in early 2021 or 2022, so it's coming for the next gen. Electronic Arts announced during an investment call Tuesday the next big game from EA DICE will ship during EA's 2022 fiscal year, which runs from April 1st, 2021 through March 31st, 2022, and EA will instead focus on another game, Respawn Entertainment's Apex Legends, as its marquee shooter in 2020. It's going to expand next year onto new platforms, including mobile, and EA will push the game into China. The company said EA added that it's keeping Respawn hyper-focused on Apex Legends, and when asked about the possibility of Titanfall 3, Chief Financial Officer Blake Jorgensen said he couldn't confirm anything, but added, "We won't forget about Titanfall." Battlefield developer DICE has been on an annual cycle of delivering new Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront games since 2013, but it sounds like their developer will continue to support 2017 Star Wars Battlefront 2 and 2018's Battlefield 5 for the time being. All right, cool. So they're looking forward to the future of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Project Scarlet. It's time to build an initial fan base there, and we'll see that what's it called? They want to make their games cutting edge, and yeah, this is where the article ends. Yeah, I think that it's smart that they're concentrating on Apex, Brad.
That's rightfully their biggest game, and they're trying to get it all over the place, which is kind of like what Blizzard did with Overwatch, because now Overwatch is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So it's in the same category as that.
Yeah.
So you can definitely tell they're betting all their money on Apex Legends to continue thriving, and I think as long as they put the effort in it, they should see that. But the minute they drop loot boxes, though, everyone's going to be pissed.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're a video game fan, and if you're a gamer, you know damn well what Apex Legends has been doing for Respawn and for EA. Obviously, it would be their main priority to capitalize on that and work with that. So it's smart. Battlefield 6 coming out until 2021 or 2022. I think that that's really smart too, because I'm not gonna lie, Battlefield 5 was pretty crappy. So
yeah, they need to get everything buttoned down and ready to go and create an actual good game.
Yeah,
where the players will keep at it.
Yeah.
Because the previous Battlefields have all garnered a lot of attention, and 5 kind of just fell flat.
Yeah, same. Yeah, what's it called? I agree with you on that, man. I also agree with keeping the concentrating right now on Battlefront 2, and then just letting Jedi Fallen Order do its own thing, right? Because I don't think we'll get another Battlefront game until like 2022 for the next gen console as well.
If we get another Battlefront game, it's hard to tell. We all kind of spat at Battlefront 2 because of the issues with pay to play, but I think them going the way and doing the Jedi Fallen Order game. That I think that one's going to get far more hype than Battlefront 2 ever got.
Same. I really agree with you on that. I think the Jedi Fallen Order is going to get more of a traction than Battlefront 2. But I still don't think it's a bad idea that they're going to be concentrating on that until 2022. You know, it makes sense. Excuse me.
I mean, it's EA. They're going to make money some way.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to go ahead and pose a question for you, Brad. So if you had to choose between a good Battlefield game, a good Battlefield 6, or a good Battlefront 3 without loot boxes, which one are you taking in 2022?
So a good Battlefield 6 or a Battlefield 3 without loot boxes?
Without loot boxes. Well, with loot boxes, but they are not in the fiasco that it was this with Battlefront 2. More like, skins and shit.
I mean, I'm thinking after Battlefield 5's failure, actually, I'd probably go with the Battlefront 3.
Battlefront 3?
To be honest.
You know what?
To be honest, just because I think I had more fun in the first Battlefront than I did. I mean, I still sucked at that game, but I think I had more fun at that than I did in any Battlefield game I've ever played.
Yeah. You know what's missing from this? That it's really interesting, and I don't know if that just shows how much this game did not, perform as well as they thought it would. There's nothing on here about Anthem. Yeah.
Yeah, let's face it, Anthem came out, and I think the hype for Anthem was built so big, basically because it was being called the Destiny killer. Like, everyone who played Destiny was just going to run to Anthem and just drop Destiny, and that didn't happen. So I think they overhyped it. They underperformed, and the community kind of just threw it to the side.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with that, but it's interesting that they left that out of here. I would think that they would still be committed to working on this until 2022, but
I mean, you can only lose so much money.
It's pretty much what's it called? It's pretty much what I understand too. You can only lose so much money, dude. And what's it called? It's overhyped, and it overhyped. It crashed and failed, but what's not overhyped, Bradley? What's not overhyped? Books are freaking awesome, man. Literature's cool, and you should be reading it too.
Or listening
to them, because audiobooks have created this incredible revolution to the way that we consume literature. And some of us are just not able to read things or not able to pull out a book on the train, but we can plug in our headphones and listen to an audiobook. And audiobooks are available pretty much, they're easy to get, it's easier than you think it is, guys. And that's why I'm here to talk to you all about Audible. Now, for you, the listeners of the Nerdcore podcast, Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and personally recommend you all The Doomsday Machine by Daniel Ellsberg. And go and check that out. Or, as always, you can just listen to the trusted Crush It. Why Now is the Time to Cash In on Your Passion by Gary Vaynerchuk. To download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/thenerdcore. Again, that's audibletrial.com/thenerdcore for your free audiobook. All right, cool. Got that out of the way. I got that for us. I remember today, Brad.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah. I had this World War I book yesterday that I wanted to not yesterday, the day before that, to talk about, and I forgot what was the name of it. But it looked like a really good World War I book. Wonder if there's any video game books in here that you can listen to.
No, I'm sure there's plenty.
Yeah. So, that EA stuff is interesting, but just I'm really wondering, like, where's Waldo? Where's Anthem?
I have a feeling Anthem's probably going to get dropped by 2022.
I wonder how many people are still playing that game.
I mean, I'm sure there's still a fan base. There's still people who love to play it, but I don't think it's large enough where, Fallout 76 came out and that was a total shit show. Yeah. But you still have that Fallout fan base from before. That's not going anywhere. I mean, once they come out with Fallout, like, I don't know, 5, 6, whatever, you're going to get that fan base back. So Bethesda's pretty safe in that regard, as long as they don't keep putting out shitty shit. But Anthem, with no really fan base, and they didn't get off on the right foot, and they haven't done anything to bring people back to play it. I think they're kind of stuck.
They're pretty much are, man. I think EA shot themselves in the foot with that game, and I would not be surprised.
I mean, even No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky had one of the worst launches in probably video game history. I mean, it was pretty bad. Yeah. Like, people were really hyped for it, and they had nothing in the game to do. So after that, I mean, they kind of just tanked the player base, everything. And then they rolled out an update a year or two later, and they brought people back because the update showed, these developers really care. And Anthem really hasn't done that.
But do you think there's hope in the way that there was hope for No Man's Sky for them to do that?
I mean, there's always hope, but it's dependent if EA and VA wants to put the resources towards it or not.
Yeah.
We know No Man's Sky, that wasn't like an EA or Activision. That was kind of just a lone publisher. And so they had the time and the commitment to go do that. And they did. EA, let's face it, EA has sports games, they have Apex Legends, they have all this other shit.
I'm hearing also there's a report that says that they're going to add a new sports game because they just, I believe they just scrapped NBA Live 20. So it looks like they're going to be adding a new sport.
I guess we're getting hockey.
NCAA making a return? I love those NCAA games.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I don't think Anthem is long for this world.
Yeah, it's a sad thing that I have to say the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Anthem just gets forgotten in the next couple of years. And to me, the way I read it is just that kind of like EA kind of just lost hope with it now.
Yeah, I think EA is just struggling to figure out what to do with it. Like, can they even get player support back to it? And I think EA is coming up with a benefit cost ratio of no, it's not worth it to put any more money into it. Yeah,
and I think it's like you say, it's easier for a studio from No Man's Sky to do it because they're a relatively smaller scale company. But when it comes to EA, they have to take care of so many things.
Yeah, and EA has probably a giant budget, but at the same time, that budget is being allocated to so many different projects. And why would you put it on a losing one?
Yep. And I'm just doing a quick check here, man. And, yep, no, nothing here about Anthem, dude. Wow. That really fucking sucks, man. I forgot to put one more thing about the EA things that they announced, and they're going to have an exclusivity with Steam for their computer games. So that's pretty cool for them, man. But other than that, nothing about Anthem. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on, man. Oh, never mind. That's a video. I was like, is that an article? It was about, like, if BioWare even... The thing is, Brad, it's not even if EA believes in this anymore. Does BioWare even believe in it anymore?
Probably not.
Probably not. Oh, my God, Brad. You're terrible. All right, so let's move on to our last piece of news here that I think we're going to have a good chit-chat about this, Brad. So... It is. We did not cover this last week for sure, right? It was the whole Last of Us 2 being delayed.
No, actually.
No, we did not.
We covered Doom being delayed.
Okay, yeah. So, this is a sad thing to see. So, remember how we were gonna get it in February? Well, it's been delayed until March 29, 2020 now, guys. And so let me read what they said. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go freehand over here so I can actually see what I'm reading. So it was during the last weeks as we were closing out sections of the game that we realized we simply didn't have enough time to bring the entire game to a level of polish we would call Naughty Dog quality. At this point, we were forced with two options: compromise parts of the game or get more time. We went with the latter, and this new release date allows us to finish everything to our level of satisfaction while also relocating stress on the team. Reducing stress on the team. Relocating? Jesus. That's not my best word choice. While we're relieved that we won't have to compromise our vision, we're disappointed that we weren't able to avoid this exact situation. We wish we could have foreseen the amount of polish we needed, but the size and scope of this game got the better of us. We hate disappointing our fans, and for that, we're sorry. We hope that you understand that the additional time ensures that The Last of Us Part 2 lives up to our collective ambition, as well as our commitment to the highest level of quality. That was the director of The Last of Us 2, Mr. Druckmann over here. I can't remember. I don't know his full name, but Mr. Druckmann. And I want to go ahead and point something out here, man. So before I kind of get really into this, first of all, I think that's one of the best blog posts I've read about a game being delayed. Would you agree with me on that, Brad?
I think so. I mean, they're taking into account.
It sounds genuine.
Yeah. And whenever a developer comes out and says they need more time, it's usually because they want to polish the game up. They want to bring out something that's good. And Bethesda could learn a thing or two from that, as many other developers could. You don't have to rush it for the fans. The fans will be there, but the fans may leave en masse if you bring out a terrible game.
Yeah. It's so like this is where I'm not mad. I'm a little bit bummed that I won't get it until May, but their explanation, it's understandable. My thing is that, like, I hope this doesn't discourage, PlayStation from, showcasing their most hyped games too early, like at EA or at PS Experience, because they had a whole fucking event for this, to announce the release date.
Well, which might be why PlayStation just decided to skip E3. Who knows?
Now I understand why,
But and that was kind of one of our theories, was PlayStation just didn't have anything to show.
I think so. And
I don't really think they did.
No. And so look, I'd rather have Last of Us Part 2 in 2021 and it be the perfect game than me getting it tomorrow and it's all buggy and fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for some streams on Twitch now and again, but other than that, I think everybody hates it when their game just fails. Yeah. I mean, I would get kicked out of Destiny once or twice in the span of, I don't know, a couple hours. I would get pissed off, but then you get right back in. I can imagine if your game just crashes and you're not able to get back on, that would suck.
Yeah. I mean, Brad, look at WWE 2K20, dude. It's freaking... oh, my God.
Oh, that video you sent me. That I don't even know what's going on with that. Like, ghost wrestling.
Who the hell? Who the hell gave the final go, dude?
And someone who probably doesn't care much about their job because they're like, yeah, good enough.
Yeah.
As a person gets tossed by air.
And the chair, the floating chair.
Oh, the floating chair just hitting the one woman wrestler in the crotch a couple times before just flying off. That was great.
It's ridiculous, dude. Like, this is why I don't care. I think in games and in games it's like the most important. Like we have time. We just need more time, and that's understandable. Because we've seen what happens when the games aren't given the enough time.
Yeah, when they're rushed, it's usually never a great thing.
Yeah.
And there may be some studios who can get away with that because they're like, okay, we're bringing it out, but that first day we got a patch.
Yeah.
So y'all just download the patch, you'd be okay. But we've seen companies in this last year. I don't know if I've ever seen so many buggy-ass games just go out to market. And that's what we've been seeing all this year. And it's been both entertaining and horrible.
Yeah. It is absolutely crazy, dude. I mean, my mind goes directly to Assassin's Creed Unity and how that game was just missing parts of it. There was characters without faces. It's like, what the fuck, man?
That shows you basically people who don't really care, or that's what comes across as.
Yeah,
is these people don't care. They're just making something to make a profit and send it out in there because they know people will buy it.
So I guess we're just, when we finish this, I'll just say that I don't mind this delay. I'm a little bit bummed right now, but that's just my hype. That's just my hype for this game. I think I'm so attached to this game that the fact that I'm bummed shows that Naughty Dog has really gotten somebody on back of them, you know, to back this game. You know, there's people out there. If your fan base is bummed, that means that they really do care about this game. So I'll get Last of Us Part 2 on May 29, 2020, dude. It's fine. And I think that we should, the people who are attacking the developers or Mr. Duckman over here, you know, I think that's right. Like, you know, come on, guys. Like, you know, they're doing their best.
And I mean, you're always going to have those enthusiastic fans who are probably a bit too enthusiastic. Like, they're waiting on pins and needles. Like, they want to play this. And it's great to have those fans. I mean, I kind of hope we have fans like that who listen to the podcast. Like, we can't wait till the next one, Brad. It's like, all right. I like you. But at the same time, they got to be like, okay, just calm down. Just breathe. Do some yoga. Do some Tai Chi. Go outside. Breathe some air.
Go outside, man.
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Don't worry.
It's coming.
But allow them to make the game and make it better for when you first play it. Within that first hour, you don't just glitch out.
Exactly. All right, man. It's been a fun time here for the Gamer Core. And as always, you know, what's it called? Brad and I were doing a bunch of stuff on the other podcasts. And Brad, how was Unstructured episode 12?
I just talked about a bunch of spooky stories. Mm-hmm. So I found Reddit r/scary stories. Everybody should go check that out. Mm-hmm. I went to the ones marked true. Are they true? That's for you to decide after you hear me read them. I mean, they're marked true. That doesn't necessarily mean they are true because, let's face it, it's Reddit.
Yeah.
So it's all dependent, but I hope people enjoyed the stories as much as I did. Because some of them, all I got to say is if you're going on a first date, go out in a well-lit area because you don't know what creepy dudes you might be meeting by swiping right.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, man. What's it called? No impaired files this week. I'm gonna go for a long shot and trying to get another really good guest, and we'll see if I can get that guest. And I'm gonna have to give myself a little bit of time to book this guest. But if I can book him, it'll be great. If I can't, I'll just see you next in 2 weeks. But don't worry about it, guys. For now, just go and listen to the ladies of Nerdcore. They did a really good episode last week. So
will there be a Nerdy Chicano episode this week?
Cross your fingers that yes. I have not talked to Luis about that. I know it's been really tough the last 2 weeks to do that, and it was Luis's birthday, and and then he did awesome stuff, and I was super busy too. But I believe you will get your mixture. You will get your fix of Nerdy Chicano goodness soon.
Right.
Yeah. Or we're just giving you time so you can upload all the videos.
I'm working on. I'm.
You're almost done.
Uploading. I'm getting there. I mean,
yeah.
It's got like 40-something episodes. Yeah. I'm on episode 36, uploading to YouTube.
Yeah, it's 40. Yeah, 10 more episodes to do. You're good.
Yeah, and so I'm getting there.
Yeah, you're getting there. It's all good.
I can't wait till I have to do the Nerdcore show.
I told you, I'll help you out, Brad. I'll help you.
That's kind of like I don't even know what we're at. What are we at?
290.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I said do the ladies next, Brad.
No, that's probably what's happening.
Or do you want to just?
I need to get to all the new episodes too, but I want to try and get to Nerdy Chicano because we've been working on that for a week.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to roll the dice on either the ladies or GamerCore next. Or hell, do it do a really easy one for yourself, bro. Do all just the what's it called, the weep core.
Yeah, I could go back into that and
just
upload those.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and plug it up, bro. Patreon is the way that you can come and help us and support the show, dude. It really rides on the fact that we have amazing Patreon supporters. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's a wonderful place where you can go and help creators directly and pledge to certain tiers for a certain amount of money a month. So we have tiers as low as $1, and we have tiers as high as $100 a month. Don't do the $100, guys. Really, the one that's worth it the most is the $2 tier, and that's my favorite tier. So go and pledge to the Patreon at patreon.com/nerdcore. There's people who go above and beyond for us, and those are the Patreon producers. Our associate producers are our $10 tier members, and they're the best. Cassie and Sarah, we love you guys. Thank you so much for being amazing Patreon supporters. Our executive producers are our $15 tiers and above, and those are Grayson and Shane. You can follow Grayson at WarlordHitman98, Grayson Worker98 on Instagram. WarlordHitman98 is on Twitter. Where can they find Shane, Brad?
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/SRRKK or Twitter at SRRKK Twitch.
Merchandise, my friends. You guys can go get that at www.teespring.com/stores/the-nerd-core. Rate and review your podcast on a podcast app of choice. 5-star this bitch on iTunes, on Apple Podcasts, guys. You know you wanna. Socials, go and follow us on Twitter at the Nerdcore _, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Facebook group, the Nerdverse, the official Nerdcore group. Guys, go tweet whoever owns the Nerdcore handle and tell them, give it to the Nerdcore _ 2 years making podcasts, and they just want the same handle for all their stuff. It would be hard if. What if we just change our handles to TNC, Brad?
No.
I think TNC is taken either way.
Yeah, probably too close to TNT, so no.
Yeah, or THC. Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Go check out our website, www.thenerdcore.com. Finishing up my review of The Lighthouse, and I will have that up for you all. And check out the YouTube channel where we got movie reviews, podcast episodes, and soon to come, my screams as a little girl watching The Conjuring. Yep. Oh, God. So, without further ado, Brad, it's been a wonderful time. You know what to do, bro. Pack them up, send them into the podcast void, and we'll see them tomorrow for the Saturday morning review.
All right, Ro. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to all our Patreon supporters, all our out there. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. And then live show, who knows what crazy shit we're going to talk about.
I got a guest coming on.
Oh God. Oh, God help us.
My man DJ.
Yeah, so tune in Saturday. We go live. I might find another thing to put on my head.
Yeah.
Young Yoda out.